Yeah.
But Lena
Yeah.
Sultani might like to answer. Lena, are you here?
Okay.
Lena, would you like to answer this question?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Lena, can you read
Yes.
this out and then give us the answer? This one here. Would you like some help? Would you like me to read it first? Maybe her
No, she's good. I can hear her.
oh, I can't hear her. Why can't I hear her?
No, I can hear you, Lena. Continue. Oh, now I can't. Sorry. Okay.
I wonder why I couldn't hear it then. I couldn't hear anything from
Wait,
her.
wait, wait.
Why don't we get Latifa
Okay,
then?
good. That's fine. The date is. You can't. Okay. Sorry, Lena. Your sounds dropped out. I can't hear you, but that's okay. All right. I think we might be. Are we just about right to? Oh no, we got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask Mariam? Oh no, Mariam had a go, didn't she? Did you
Yeah.
ask Mariam already?
No, I
No,
don't think
no, Mariam. Mariam Ayobi. Mariam Ayobi? Okay. Hi, Mariam. Do you want to try this
Hi,
one?
Yep.
of
Try the
course.
second.
Good. Vacation finishes on the Friday of the following week. The date is if the vacation starts of the second Monday of the fourth month, it means in April 14th. So it finishes on the following week's Friday. It means on 25th of April.
Great. Very
Well
good.
done.
Yep.
Thanks.
That's all right, Lena. Don't worry about your internet. We will give you another chance later.
So I think we've got time for one person to do this one here. Who would you like to suggest, Nikki?
Oh, sorry. Latifa?
Latifa, can you do this one?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Can you try this one, Latifa?
Okay, thank you. The last school day before vacation is which one? I was not
school.
that more
You were
time in
you were
class.
Oh,
last
that's
week.
okay. Don't
Okay.
worry.
I'll tell you what we learned though, just very quickly. So vacation starts on the 14th of April. So the
Oh,
week before is this week here, but the 12th and the 13th are the weekend. So the last school day would have been the 11th of April. Okay.
right. Thank
So
you.
thank you. And we should go back to start here. So Nikki's going to give you this lesson on food and shopping. Do you want to start, Nikki?
Yep. I'm just getting a note ready here. Just 1 second. Sorry.
Sorry, did I rush that?
Sorry. Yeah,
Also,
no,
actually, no,
you're
we've done that. So I can actually,
it's okay.
you keep working and I'll get to the actual.
No, I'm good. It's good. Okay.
Actually, I'll read out
Okay.
the
Yep.
acknowledgement and
Thank
go.
you.
So we acknowledge and pay respect to the past, present, and future traditional custodians and elders of this nation and the continuation of cultural, spiritual, and educational practices of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. Okay.
Okay. So our lesson today, I'll just
Do you want that one or we'll go back to
yeah,
the
yeah,
beginning?
that's fine. Oh, is that the first slide?
This is the first slide. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So our lesson today is going to be based on a lot of reading and reading dialogues. But I was going to say that this one starts at the shopping mall, and we'll be looking at mainly this lesson, we're looking a lot at food and how we talk about food in Australia, which some things are similar to your country, to the countries you're in, and some things are different in different cultures. But in Australia, we're a wealthy country. Most people have enough money to buy a reasonable amount of food, but there are some very poor people here too. But the government does look after poor people. Some people, very few people, don't get enough food, but Australia has never suffered from any wars or any real disruptions within the country, or much violence in the country. We've never had that, except towards First Nations Australians, the Aboriginal people and the Torres Strait Islander people. Back in very early in our history, there was terrible violence, and there still is some violence towards those people. But in general, we have not had that. So Australian people haven't experienced a lot of the threats of food availability. And we appreciate that in other cultures that might be the same, or it might be a little bit different. And while we are going to talk about food, in the shopping mall, really, people don't actually. It's not for the rich people, the shopping mall. The shopping mall is for all Australians, even if they're not very wealthy, because we don't have markets. In your culture, in many countries, there are street markets, and people can buy cheap things, cheap food and cheap items to wear, clothing and other things. In Australia, I am Asian, and I come from an Asian country, and there are many markets in my country, and poorer people would go to the market. But in Australia, no. We go to the shopping mall. Everyone goes there. And the shopping mall is like being in a street market. There are many shops that are for poorer people. So I just wanted to let you know that, and I hope that you learn something about the way food is in our country, in Australia, but also compare with what you have in your culture. So the first thing is we're going to do a little dialogue, and I'm going to ask Jade if she will be Hugo, I'll be Ali, and we're going to do planning a shopping trip to the mall, because we're up to shopping and food now. So I'll start. So Hugo and Ali plan a shopping trip to the mall. Hi, Hugo. What are you doing on Saturday morning? We are going shopping. Would you like to come? Ask your mum.
Mum says it's okay. Are you going to the mall?
Yes, I need new runners. I'm going with my dad. We will have lunch in the food court when we finish shopping.
That sounds good. I need new runners as well.
Come over to my place at 10:15. My dad will drive us to the mall.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning, and you can see here a pair of shoes. These shoes in Australia are called runners. In some countries, they're called sneakers. Some countries, they're called trainers. But they're running or walking shoes like this. Very common. Everybody has them.
When we were young, they even called them sand shoes.
Oh, yeah. Australia. Totally weird, everybody, Australia.
Yeah.
When I came to Australia, people said sand shoes. I didn't know what they're talking about. But, that is what they're called in Australia. You're right, Jade.
Not so much anymore. Now it's runners.
Well, I'm going to call, I'm not sure who you called on before, Jade.
I know. I should have.
But I've got names here, so I'm going to just I'm just going to call names out. Okay.
Yep.
So, Homera, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Can you be Ali? right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
Suhaila, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you be Hugo? You are going to read now. Read.
Okay. Hi, Hugo. What are you doing on Saturday morning? We are going shopping. Would you like to come? Ask your mom.
Mom says it's okay. Are you going to the mall?
Yes, I need new runners. I'm going with my dad. We will have lunch in the food court when we finish shopping.
The next slide.
Yep.
Thank you.
That sounds great. I need new runners as well.
Come over to my place at 10:15. My dad will drive us to the mall.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Beautiful. Lovely. All right. We will go now to the next slide. So now they're at the mall. Right. Here we have something else going on. We have Mohammed, who is Ali's dad, Hugo, and Ali meet Paul at the food court. Now, here is a food court in a mall, and it is similar to street markets in other countries. And I'm sure in your countries too, you have malls with some of these food courts. And as I said, you don't have to be wealthy to eat in the food court. There is a lot of cheap food in the food court. So I just wanted to let you know that. It is the cheaper option for food, rather than going to a restaurant or something like that, which is quite expensive. Okay. So once again, Jade, I'll be we'll just take it into, I'll be Paul, you be Hugo, and then you can be Muhammad and or whoever else is in this, and I'll be Ali. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, hi everyone. Just reminding everybody, Paul is Hugo's grandfather. So they just happened to meet Paul at the food court. All right. So, hi everyone. It looks like you've been shopping.
Hi, Grandpa. This is Ali's dad, Mohammed. He's taken us shopping to buy new runners.
G'day, Mohammed. My name's Paul. Nice to meet you. It's very kind of you to take Hugo shopping. Next slide.
Hello, Paul. Ali loves spending time with Hugo. They have both bought new shoes. Do you want to have lunch with us? Here's a table for 4.
That would be very nice. What are you ordering?
I'm having sushi and Ali is getting a burger. I will get a kebab. What would you like, Paul?
I don't like sushi, but I would love a kebab. Let me buy you a drink. What would you like to drink, Ali?
I'll have a chocolate milkshake, please.
Me too. Okay. So that was pretty funny because it was me and Jade trying to do 4 different parts. Good for us. But we're going to get you guys to do these different parts now. So now we need 4 people, and I'm going to call their names. Okay, so I have Satesh, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'd like you to be Paul. Okay. Latifa, are you here? Latifa, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you be Hugo, please? Okay. Wait, I haven't started. Wait, Latifa, you are Hugo. Zarifa
Yes.
Sadati. Zarifa Sadati. Zarifa, can people switch their mics off if they're not on? Yep, Zarifa Sadati. Okay. I will go to Somaya Mohammadi. Somaya, are you here? Okay.
Miss, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Miss, it is a little weird to say food court. Why instead of court we do not use area, food area or
Nice point. Who's asking this question?
Ilaha Shafi, Miss.
Very good. Okay. So it's weird because we have tennis court, right? As well. Like it's such a strange word. But in English, the word court can just mean a big space. And I don't know why in English we decided that when we have a lot of food areas, food restaurants or little cafes or little food outlets together in a mall, they decide to call it a food court. But you're right, it could easily just be called food area. But for you to remember when you come to Australia and someone goes, or if you come to a English speaking country and somebody says, oh, I'll meet you at the food court, that you don't get confused. So we are teaching you that word. But yes, it is funny. So good question, everyone. I like these kinds of questions.
Yeah, it's a little bit like street food, really, isn't it? Because there's lots of different types of food. You know,
but it's
like
just called, she's asking why it's called food court, right?
Yeah. No. I was just
Weird,
adding.
It is weird though, Jade, isn't it? That you call that. Yeah.
Funny,
But
funny
anyway, good question. So now, who do I have? I'm sorry, I've forgotten who I called out. So I have got
Satayish, Akil, Latifa,
yeah, but
and
Satayish,
Samaya.
I don't think did Satayish say yes? Yes.
Yep.
And
Yes.
then Latifa, did you say yes? And
Yes, ma'am. I'm here.
and Somaya, did you say yes? Somaya, are
Yes,
you ready to do it?
I'm
Okay. Yeah, what
here,
did I say?
teacher.
Did I tell you to be a character? So Satayesh, you're
No,
going
Chef,
to
you
be
don't say me.
Paul.
Yeah, I'm Paul.
You're Paul. And who was the other person?
I'm Hugo.
Yeah, Latifa, you are going to be Hugo, right?
Yes.
And so Maya, I would like you to be Ali, right?
Okay.
And I need someone to be Mohammed. And that person is Zarifa Sadati here? No? Okay, Nahid Sultani. Nahid, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Nahid, can you be Mohammed, please?
Okay.
Okay, all right, let's start. Paul.
Hi everyone. It looks like you've been shopping.
Hi, Grandpa. This is Ali's dad, Muhammad. He's taken us shopping to buy new runners.
Can I say good day, ma'am?
Very strange. So you say good day.
Good day, ma'am.
That's Australian.
Mohammed.
Yeah.
My name's Paul. Nice to meet you. It's very kind of you to take Hugo shopping.
Yep.
Hello, Paul. Ali loves spending time with Hugo. They have bought new shoes. Do you want to have lunch with us? Here is a table for four.
That would be very nice. What are you ordering?
I'm having sushi and Ali is getting a burger.
I will get a kebab. What would you like, Paul?
I don't like sushi, but I will love a kebab. Let me buy you all a drink. What would you like to drink, Ali?
I will have a chocolate milkshake, please.
Me too.
Wow. Lovely reading. I was so taken with it. Very good. Well done. And of course, here we have a lovely chocolate milkshake, very common drink in Australia. Milk is very popular in Australia. Okay. Next slide, please, Jade. Okay.
Sorry.
Continue. Sorry.
Yeah.
Jade and I are going to read, and then I will choose two more people to read.
I'll
So
just
Jade,
check.
yeah.
Sorry,
Now,
I
Jade,
didn't realize
can you
one
be
more.
Paul and I'll be Mohammed?
Okay. I'm getting a coffee. Would you like a coffee, Mohammed?
Can I please have a cup of tea without milk?
Of course. Ali and Hugo can sit at the table while we get the food and drinks.
Really good. So I'm going to call two more people. Shukriya Amiri, are you here? Shukriya?
Is it Jane?
Shukriya Amiri? Nope. Sweeta Ayubi, are you here? Sweeta? No. Okay, so we will go to Rukshan. Rukshan, are you here? Rukshan?
Yes, mom.
Okay, I would like you to be Paul.
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you. Can you be Paul, please? And Madia, are you here, Madia?
Yes, mom. I'm
Madia,
here.
you can be Mohammed, please.
Okay.
Okay, go Rukshan.
I am getting a coffee. Would you like a coffee, Muhammad?
Can I please? I have a cup of tea without milk.
Of course, Ali and Hugo can sit at the table while we get the food and drinks.
Thank you. Thank you for reading. That was lovely. Okay, so now we're going to look at some food words. So Jack, who we know is Hugo's dad, Hugo's father, he is making a list for the supermarket. Supermarket is, I think you all have in your cultures as well, but it's different to the market. It's usually in a mall. It's a big department area to buy food. What is Jack getting? Let's look at the list. Bread, milk, butter, cheese, lettuce, Vegemite, spaghetti. Is there a word here that looks different and funny to you? Would anyone like to put their hand up? Is there a funny word here in this list that you don't know? Okay, so I'm going to go. You should all know bread and milk, butter, cheese. Lettuce is the vegetable for a salad. You should know that. You probably use that very much in your cooking or in your culture. Here is a very funny word, Vegemite. It is an Australian, it's an Australian spread. We put it on the toast or the bread, right? It's very strange taste for people that have not grown up eating it. Very salty. It's black color, very, very salty and a funny, funny taste. If you have not grown up eating it in your culture, you will find it some people cannot just don't like it. It's not nice for them. But for Jade and me, because we've grown up eating it, and my children and my grandchildren, they love it. All right. So we will talk more about that later. Now I'm going to get someone. Nazia, are you here? Nazia?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
Nazia, can you read the list for me?
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
teacher.
Yeah, read.
Na Teacher Nigarin or Nazi? I don't know.
Nazia. Is Nazia here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yes, I am here.
Okay, Nazia, you read, please.
Bread, milk, butter, cheese, lettuce, Vegemite, spaghetti.
Very good. Lettuce, beautiful, lovely. And you even managed to pronounce Vegemite quite well. Well done for you. Okay, next page. All right, more things on Jack's list. Honey, bananas, lemons, beef mince, ice cream, coffee beans, tomatoes. Okay, so again, some words that you would all know. Now, beef mince. What is beef mince? It is when we get the meat and it's chop it very into very tiny bits. So we use it a lot for kofta. If the type of meat you use for a kofta or a kebab, some types of kebabs are made with mince. Okay. And that's what we call it, beef mince.
Yeah, Americans call it ground beef. So you
Oh,
might
yeah.
come
So
up,
it's ground into little fine meat,
they put
right?
it through a grinder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Next person to read. Fatima, are you here?
Yes, Mom, I'm here.
Can you read this list for me?
Yes, honey, bananas, lemons, beef mince, ice cream, coffee beans, tomatoes.
Good, Fatima. I would like you to try a couple of words. Lemons. Can you do
Lemon.
lemons?
Yes, lemons.
Beautiful. Not lemons, even though there's an O, it should be
Okay.
lemons. but English, stupid language. So it's lemons.
Lemon.
And well done. And beef mince.
Beef mince.
Lovely. Beautiful. Okay. Next list.
Even though the rule with an E at the end says that should be I, this is one of the cases, where
I don't know that rule.
very
I'm really hopeless with the rules. That's good. Yeah, don't worry. Just call beef mince. Okay. So let's look at Jack's shopping list and look at what the tastes are like, right? So here are the tastes that we have in our language, right? So taste is how the food, the flavor of the food in your mouth. And we all have, you will be able to translate these words to your language, I'm sure. So the four main flavors are sweet, sour, salty, bitter, right? So there are four foods here: sweet, sour, salty, bitter. And let's look, maybe Negaran. Negaran, are you here? Negaran Afghan, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my dear,
Yes,
can
ma'am.
you? All right, can I see if you can match the food? So the first food here, which is this one with a little pot of food with the
Yes,
sticky
ma'am.
food in it. Is
That
that
is sweet is
that
honey.
is sweet? Beautiful. Well done, Nagarin.
Yeah.
What about the
Thank you.
lemons over here? The picture with this fruit.
Lemon is sour.
Okay. What about
Yes, and
Vegemite?
Vegemite. Vegemite is salty, and coffee beans is bitter. The taste.
Right, perfect. And you can see here the Vegemite, you have not tasted it yet, maybe, but it is very salty, super salty. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. You mentioned it.
I know, I did. So when you get to taste Vegemite, Negarin, you will be prepared for the salt.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Go to the next slide. All right. So here
Can
we
I
have,
have a question?
yes, yes,
Sour and tart both are the same taste.
yes.
So is
Clever
it
girl.
tart British or
No,
Australian?
both use, Australian can use tart too. Australian English, we say tart when something
Okay.
is very sour in the mouth. We say, oh,
Okay.
that fruit is tart, or that pickle is tart. We
Okay.
can say that. It's a very good word. Look, I write I'm a writer as well. And that word, it's a great word to use when you're writing. These are very simple words for taste: sweet,
Okay.
sour, salty, bitter. But
they're
tart is
also, they've kind of, it's also a convention when people
the basics.
talk about tastes. This is the convention that they use for
These are
sweet,
like the
sour,
basic
salty,
tastes,
bitter.
the
Okay.
basic four tastes.
And the
But
basic,
if you
conventional.
know the word tart, gosh, you are doing very well, because that is a very good word for sour. Well done. Okay, so Fatima, who is Mariam's mum and living, she sees Jack at the supermarket. So let's have a conversation. I'll be Jack, you be Fatima. Jade. Hi, Fatima. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Are you getting groceries for the week?
Yes, we need quite a few things.
I'm trying to find rice. Do you know where it is?
It's in aisle 8 with the pasta. What are you cooking tonight?
I'm going to make, you should have been Fatima.
Okay, I'll be Fatima and you be Jack for this one. I'm going to make an Afghan rice dish called Kabuli pulao for dinner tonight. It's delicious.
We're having spaghetti bolognese. I would love to taste your rice. Please, can you give me the recipe?
Yeah, I think we
Sorry.
can go to the next slide. Of course, I will make some for your family. I would like your recipe for spaghetti bolognese. Mariam and Yusuf really like eating spaghetti at your house. What's in this jar?
It's Vegemite. We eat it on toast, usually at breakfast time.
What does it taste like?
It's very salty. You might not like it, but we think it's yummy.
It looks interesting. I must try it one day. I think Hugo and Ali will be back from the mall by now.
Please thank Muhammad for taking them shopping.
Excellent. Thank you. Sorry, I'll just go back and get some readers, and I will get for the first slide back. So, yep. We will get Sarah Pashtunia. Are you here? Sarah? No. Gulsum, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
All right. Can you be Jack? And
Yes, ma'am.
just for this slide, and can I get Mahen? Mahen, are you here? Mahen?
Yes, ma'am.
Well done, Mahen. Can you be Fatima, please? Okay. Are we going to read? Okay, go, Gulsum.
Hi, Fatima. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. How are you getting groceries off for the week? Yes, we need quite a few things. I am trying to find rice. Do you know where it is? It's an aisle 8 with the pasta. What are you cooking tonight?
Listen, your reading is beautiful, and there's a very tricky word here that you had a good try with, Sarah, and it is aisle. Can you say aisle?
Yes, ma'am, I'll.
Now, can you see the picture here, and you can see this big space between the shelves in the supermarket? That is
Yes.
called the aisle. That's the
Okay.
aisle. All right, so that's just a word you can learn and know. But good reading. Okay, next slide, and I'll get 2 new readers. Okay, Hassana, are you here? Suraya? Suraya, are you here? Okay, Elaha? Elaha,
Miss
are you here?
Ashrafi?
Yep. Is
Okay,
Elaha here?
Yeah, miss, I'm here.
Excellent. Elaha Ashrafi, is that right? Yeah, Elaha
Yeah.
Ashrafi. Okay, you can be Fatima, and
Okay.
and I would like Rahila, are you here? Okay, Tahira.
Yes, ma'am, I am here. I can hear
Tahira,
you.
can you be Fatima, please? Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I am don't hear.
So
I am
Tahira,
here.
who is this?
Rahila.
Okay.
Okay, Rahila, you are going to be Fatima. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. No, sorry. Did I say Elaha? Elaha
Yeah, miss.
Ashrafi is going to be Fatima.
Okay.
Rahila, you can be Jack. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Fatima, I'm going to make an Afghan rice dish called kabuli. Kabuli pillow for dinner tonight. It's delicious.
Okay, Jack. We are having spaghetti bolognese. I would love to taste your rice. Please, can you give me the this recipe?
For sure.
Recipe. Good word. So,
Recipe.
but when you're reading the dialogues, you don't need to say the person's name. So you don't need to say the Jack or the Fatima. Also, Rahila, this word here, it's an Italian word. It's from Italy, and it means and it sounds like, I'm sure we're saying it wrong in Australia as well, but in Australia, we would say bolognese.
Bolognese. Okay.
Bolognese. So it's spaghetti bolognese, which is the spaghetti with the tomato sauce and the mincemeat. And the word recipe is, of course, like what we write to give people how to make the food. It's the instructions of how to make the food. Yep. So I'm sure you have many beautiful recipes from your parents or your grandparents or family recipes. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay, so I'll get two new readers.
Well, are we doing 2 slides?
Yeah, so we'll go here. Yeah. Yeah, 2 slides. Sorry. Yeah, I'll get 2 new readers though. So I will get okay. Nargis Jamali. Are you here?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. Can you be Fatima?
Yes.
And I will get Shukriya. Are you here? Shukriya?
Which one? Which one?
Shukriya Sadakat.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. Shukriya, you be Jack, please.
Okay.
Go. Nargis, you are going to be Fatima.
Okay. Of course, I will make some for your family. I would like your recipe for spaghetti bolognese.
Very
Mariam
good.
and Yusuf really like eating spaghetti at your house. What is this jar?
So obviously, sorry, can I just go back to that slide one time? Sorry. Yeah. So it's spaghetti. Can you say spaghetti nuggets?
Spaghetti.
Perfect. Okay, go. Okay, next slide. Sorry.
It's Vegemite. We eat on toast, usually at breakfast time.
What does it taste like?
It's very salty. You might not like it, but we think it's yummy.
It looks interesting. I must try it one day. I think Hugo and Ali will be back from the mall by now.
Please thank Muhammad for taking them shopping.
Really nice reading. Thank you, guys. And some interesting different words there, like yummy, which means delicious, means it tastes really good. Okay, good. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so here is a question that I'm going to ask someone, and I will ask the person. What is a dish from your culture that you love? And I was wondering if, who haven't I asked? Let's go with Mastora Nazari. Mastora, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can you read this question out?
Okay. What is a dish from your culture that you love?
Yep. And Mastora, can you answer me that? What do you love?
Yes. So from my culture, I love kobli pulao.
You love kabuli pulao? You know,
Yes.
Mastora, my father is Indian and we
Yeah.
make pulao as well. But there is an Afghan restaurant in my city and I love to eat the kabuli pulao. It's so delicious.
Yeah,
I really
actually
like
it
it.
is.
It's such a
Yeah,
good
actually
dish.
my dad is also a chef and he really makes it he cooks
Delicious.
kobli pulao really well. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You're making me want to go to your house and eat it.
Of course.
Okay, I'm going to ask one more person if they can answer this question. So, Humaira Jamali, are you here?
Yes, miss.
Can you tell me a dish from your culture that you love?
Yes, I really love mantu because it
Oh,
looks delicious. It makes from meat.
yum. So, and what is it like? You just cook the meat like, is it like you make it like a meatball or
Yeah, it's like a meatball.
like a kofta?
Yeah. But
Delicious.
it's delicious. We eat it with yogurt.
Ah, yum. And you know, with yogurt, is it? Do you eat it with
Yeah.
yogurt? Yeah. And with that, you put spices and all that inside that, the meat. You put some spice, like some,
Yeah, we have different things to put it
yeah.
inside.
Do you use the Indian spices like dhania, jeera, all that kind of stuff? Like the coriander, cumin, different things?
Actually, not. No, because we have other things in our culture that we use it for that.
Yum. I love your food. I love your food. It's so delicious. So, again, I'm coming to eat it one day. So thank you for sharing. Thank you
And
for sharing.
they probably use mincemeat to make the meatballs.
Yeah, kofta. It's like a meatball. Yeah.
I was
That's a
just
meat.
using the
yeah.
word. Yeah.
Mince. Beautiful. Yeah. So Jade was saying you use a mince. What sort of meat? Is it lamb? Or what meat do you use?
Oh,
It's
Humera?
it's
Do you
beef,
use
I think.
lamb meat?
I think it's beef.
Oh, it's beef. So beef mince, like the one that Jack was buying. Good. Good. Okay. So we'll go to the next slide. So these are some words to describe food, right? So some words to describe food that we like is like, and we've seen it in the dialogues, delicious. That's if you love a food, kabuli pulao, delicious. Yummy, like spaghetti bolognese, yummy, very nice, tasty. These are words for describing food. And then we have other words that we might use. So that food is interesting, bland, spicy, yucky. Yucky means, I don't like it. Some people might think Vegemite is yucky. I don't like that one. That's a word to use when you don't like. So, and then the tastes, sweet, sour, salty, bitter, umami. Somebody has already suggested we could put tart in there as another word for sour. There's lots and lots of words in English to describe food. I'm sure there's lots in your language too. So I am going to ask someone now, and I wonder if Rana, you here today? Rana Sadat?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Rana, can you go through
Today, ma'am.
there are 3 different foods here, Rana. So the first food, some cakes, then the chili, and then there is some kebab. So can you tell me what word would you use to describe these foods?
The first one is sweet,
Yep.
coffee,
Yep.
and chocolatey.
Yep. Lovely. Lovely words. Yep.
And the second one is
Sorry, Ron, I can't hear you. Is your sound a bit funny at the moment?
Sounds like the internet.
the second one is spicy.
Spicy. Good word. Very good word. Spicy. Very good. Spicy. And what about this last one?
And this is yummy.
Yes. Very yummy. It's my favorite. It's very delicious. Yes. Yummy. Well done. Okay. Thanks, Rana. We'll go to the next. Oh, I wanted to just say about the word umami. It's a very new word. Even in English, it's a Japanese word. It comes from Japan. And even in when we use it, it's very new in our language, but it means that really yummy, savory, delicious kind of taste. Okay. So
would you say Vegemite is umami?
Yeah, a lot of chefs talk about Vegemite adding umami, adding that savory depth to
And
food.
what about meat dishes like this?
No,
would you call
that's not umami.
No? Okay.
No, it's like a savory, like soy or, like things that add that
Well,
savory.
and yeah, like miso soup.
Yeah, that
yeah.
miso. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's Japanese. Okay. So here we have some more food. And I was going to ask people if they can tell me, first of all, what the food is, and then maybe tell me what the taste is. All right. So I'm going to see who else I haven't asked. Sweeter, are you here at the moment?
Yeah.
Okay, Sweeter, I was wondering if you can tell me what some of these foods are. So the first food here, what's this?
It's potato?
It's a mango.
Oh, sorry.
It's like a mango. It's a funny picture. It could be a potato, but it looks a bit too orange. Sweeter, you tasted mango?
Yeah.
Okay, how would you describe the taste?
So delicious.
Delicious. Yeah, so delicious. Okay, sweetheart, let's look at the second picture. What do you think this one is on next to the mango?
It's I think soup.
Soup.
Yeah.
How can you describe the soup?
It's it's made from some
But
vegetables.
what's the taste? What's the taste?
It's also great.
Also delicious.
Great.
It could be a bit salty, but yes, it's delicious. Very good. Yeah. Okay, so I'll ask somebody else now just to give you a break, sweetheart. Maboba, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. Hello to everyone.
Hello. Maboba, do you want to tell me a word to describe this food here? What is this food?
Ice cream.
Yep.
I think ice cream is sweetie. I mean,
Sweet. Yep.
yeah, because of vanilla and chocolate.
Yep. Very
And
good. So it's
yes,
sweet.
thank
It's
you.
made with a lot of sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes. And should I say the other
Yeah.
cookie?
Can you do the other one?
Cookies?
What's this one?
Banana. Banana is a
Yep.
fruit. It's I think banana has sweet tasty
Yeah.
too.
Very sweet. Yeah. I put a lot of sweets here. And what's this one here? There's a lot of sweet. We're eating so much sugar on this page. Lucky we've
Yeah.
got some soup.
I really love the sweet taste too.
Me too, Maboba.
Yeah. I really love it sweet.
This is why I'm putting so much sweet here, Maboba, because I love the sweet.
Yeah.
So
Cookies
here
are
we have some. Can you tell me what these are? What is this food?
cookies.
Cookies. And they
Yeah.
are also quite sweet.
Yeah, maybe some of them less or some of them more. I mean,
Yes.
this one that has peanut, I
Yep.
think it is not too much sweetie.
Sweet. Yeah. Not too much sweet, not too sweet. But the
Not too
other one
sweet.
with the chocolate
Yeah.
looks very sweet.
Those have those who have those that have chocolate maybe can be sweetie more than
Well
that.
done, Maboba. I think
Yeah.
me and you could have a very good talk about food.
Yeah.
Oh, Rana has
Because
put
I'm
crunchy. Rana said
Yeah.
crunchy for biscuits. Well done, Rana. Great word.
And also she used the word biscuits. So in
Yeah.
Australia, in Britain, we also we do call them cookies, but we often call them biscuits. But in America, they only call them cookies.
Cookies. Yeah.
in Persian also we say biscuits.
Yeah, you say biscuits, right?
Yeah.
Because of us,
We,
we've got the English
Persian,
background.
yeah, in Persian we also say biscuits
Yeah.
because I know the more because I was an worker in a supermarket. I said all.
Ah, so you were a worker in a supermarket selling
Yeah.
biscuits. What am I
Yeah.
teaching you? You already know. Good
Yeah.
work.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
All right. We'll go
And
to the next slide. We'll go to the next.
Allah, yeah, Allah has said also nutty for the cookies, for the
Yeah,
ones with nuts.
good.
So
Yeah,
that's a good
nutty,
word.
crunchy, tasty, all sorts of beautiful words. Well done, everyone. Good word, the beautiful descriptive words.
Yeah, and Gulsum said that Tamkin is on her connection as well, and can she have a turn? That's in the
Okay,
chat.
well, we'll try. We'll try. Okay, so we eat 3 meals, main meals every day in Australia. I'm sure it's quite similar in lots of other places, but let's look at what the meals are, what we call the meals, and in between the main meals, we might have these little meals, little smaller meals. So we start with breakfast. We eat breakfast from early morning, could be even from 6 in the morning, even earlier, till about 10:30 a.m. Then we don't call it breakfast anymore. Then maybe sometimes if you had your breakfast very early, you could have some morning tea. And morning tea, we have it at about 11 o'clock in the morning till about 11:30 in the morning. You don't have to have morning tea. It's optional. right? So some people don't have it. Then we could have lunch. And some people, weirdly, in Australia, call lunch dinner, but lunch, we eat it. Usually people call it lunch. And lunch is from midday, 12 o'clock p.m. till 1:30 p.m. After that, probably we don't call that lunch so much. Some people have late lunch. I do at about 2, but Afternoon tea, we might have afternoon tea from about 2:30 to 4:30, and we would eat those beautiful, sweet, crunchy biscuits and some nice cakes and all those sorts of things, and maybe some light little snacks for afternoon tea with a cup of tea. And then late in the evening, in the night, we would eat dinner. Some Australian old people call it tea, but that's just so weird and confusing. But anyway, they do. So,
Or
but it's,
supper. Sometimes they say supper.
well, in England, we always said supper, Jane.
Yeah. Terribly.
Because we were so posh. But in Australia, they say dinner or tea.
Mm.
And dinner is from 6 p.m. till 8:30 p.m. So from around 6 o'clock, you could have your dinner. If you have young kids, we often have dinner about 6 o'clock. Older people, very older people might have their dinner early. Usually have dinner about 7 o'clock, but you can have it really late as well. So I'm wondering if I can ask someone here to just read those main meals for me. So I'm going to ask Farzana. Farzana, are you here?
Hello, dear all. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, I'm here, ma'am.
Thanks, Farzana. Can you read me the names of these meals? So the first meal of the day is?
Yeah, sure. The first meal of the day is breakfast. We eat breakfast from early morning till about 10:30 a.m. Then we can have morning tea. We have morning tea at about 11 till 11:30 a.m. and it's optional. Then the next main meal is lunch, or some people call it dinner. We eat lunch from midday till 1:30 p.m. Then it's afternoon tea. We have afternoon tea from 2:30 p.m. till 4:30 p.m. and it's optional too. And then the last main meal is dinner or tea. We eat dinner from 6 p.m. till 8:30 p.m.
So, okay, Farzana, that was just very beautiful reading. Thank you. I'm wondering if Nadia Rizai, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Okay, Nadia, how many meals a day? Can you read me this question, Nadia? How many meals a day do you eat in your country? Can you read it?
Yes. How many meals a day do you eat in your country?
Yep. Can you answer that question for me?
Yes, of course. We have 3 meals in a day.
So similar to Australia, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Miss, can I ask
Beautiful.
one more question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
Miss, I don't know if this is in Australian culture or not, but there's another meal that say brunch, and
Oh,
every
yeah.
morning meal that
Yes.
serve as breakfast and
Yes.
lunch.
Yes. Sometimes when people are eating something between breakfast and lunch, but they didn't have their breakfast, they're eating very late breakfast, like about 11 o'clock, 11:30, we can call it brunch. Yeah, it's a funny word, huh? Well
And
done.
it often happens on the weekends. So people
Yes.
sleep in when they don't have to go to work or to
They sleep
school.
late. Yeah. So they sleep
They
till a
get
late
up.
hour. Yeah.
And they meet their friends. They go and meet their friends somewhere and have brunch. Yeah.
I'm
Okay,
sure they
thank
do
you.
in your country too. Okay, let's go to the next one.
Sorry, just a sec.
Okay, so here we have some little phrases for talking about food. And I just wanted you to see them because these might be things we say when we talk about food. So I'm going to get someone, I'll read them out and then I'll get someone to read them for me. Okay, so you might say, I love ice cream. It's delicious. You might say something like, I don't really like fish, but I like chicken. I like most vegetables, but I don't like cabbage. My favorite meal of the day is dinner. Vegemite is too salty for my taste. Okay, so who have I not had? Hassana, are you up for anything at the moment? There was another Elaha Rizai. Elaha? Thank you, my dear. Can I get you to read these sentences out for me?
Okay, for sure. Talking about food, I love ice cream. It's delicious. I don't really like fish, but I like chicken. I like most vegetable, but I don't like cabbage. My favorite meal of the day is dinner. Vegemite is too salty for my taste.
So these are good phrases you can use for all. You can substitute other foods. So you could say, I love biscuits. They are delicious. You know, you can change them. But these are good phrases. Okay, go to the next one, please. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm going to read another set and I'll get someone else to read. So this one says, I don't like food that is very sweet. This soup is very tasty. Yuck! I don't like this strong cheese. I love chocolate cake. It's yummy. This apple is too sour or too tart. So let's go with Lena Sultani. I don't think you've had a turn. So can I see you off here today? Lena.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Lena, can I get you to read these?
Okay. I don't like food that is very sweet. The soup is very tasty. Yuck. I don't like this strong cheese. I love chocolate cake. It's yummy. The apple is too sour.
Beautiful, beautiful reading. Thank you. So again, you can use these when you practice and you can put your own. Somebody says, I love pickles because it tastes tangy. So I love pickle because it tastes tangy. Beautiful, Elaha Ashrafi. Well done. Okay, next slide.
Sorry.
Okay, so here we can practice, and this is what I want you to do for your homework and when you're practicing, and we will go back and we'll do some more reading in a minute, but you can make up some of your own sentences using the following phrases. I like cake, but I don't like soup or something like that. All right? Or just I like cake, I don't like soup. You can make up sentences that you want. You can mix them up, or you can some of you are very good. So you can definitely do that. Some of you can just stay with simple sentences like, I like fruit, I don't like meat, or whatever it might be. Okay, and there are some beautiful words here at the bottom to use in your own sentences about food. Sweet, salty, bitter, sour, delicious, tasty, yummy, yucky, interesting, bland. Now, bland means that when the food doesn't have much taste. It's a bit boring, you know? So if you eat plain white rice, nothing delicious on it, no kabuli pulao, no nice sauce, no curry, nothing delicious, just the plain rice is bland, plain taste. Okay? And then we have the words for meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner, morning tea, afternoon tea. Jade, is there another slide, or is this the last slide?
I'm pretty sure that's
good. Okay, so I'm going to ask a few people just while we have a couple of minutes to, I'm just going to call out names and I'm going to see if someone, can we go back to the slide with all those words and we'll just see if people can make up some words, some sentences. The last slide, sorry.
Oh,
Someone said, I saw somewhere that it said, if you say something is too delicious, it has a positive meaning. But if you say it is very delicious, it has a negative meaning. Is this right? No, it is not right. If you say something is too delicious or very delicious, generally we would say it's very delicious. Wouldn't you say that, Jade? You would say very delicious. You wouldn't really say too delicious.
So, no, I think too delicious is like a sort of a modern saying.
Like people go, oh, that's just too delicious. Yeah. It's kind of a weird
it's not,
way.
Too delicious is informal, colloquial, language, and very delicious is more formal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to ask Mastora.
Meaning.
Mastora, are you here? Mastora? Nazari?
Yes.
Okay, Mastora. Can you give me a sentence with I like and I don't like with food?
Okay. So I like kabuli palau, and I don't like. There is a food in Afghanistan like we call it shola.
What is it? What is it like? What is that
It is
food?
actually rice with there. I don't know what we call it in English, but we in Persian we say mosh, and then we mix them together.
Oh yeah, you don't like that one?
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Good on you, Mastora. I used to be given those traditional foods and I'd be like, nah, I don't like that one. Okay. Nazifa, are you here?
Yes, teacher. Hello.
Okay, Nazifa, can you give me one food you like, one food you don't like?
I like ashak. I don't like gulpi. Broccoli.
Oh, you don't like kulfi?
Yes.
The
broccoli.
ice cream. You don't like that one?
I like ice cream.
So what is gulfi?
Gulpi.
It is cauliflower, I think.
Oh, it's cauliflower.
Yeah.
Ah, so it's like it's, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's like gobi in Hindi. Okay. Gulfi. Okay. I can learn some words, right, from your language. Good work. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so Fatima Gwami, can you give me one like, one don't like?
Yes.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower. We don't like that. Fatima, do you want to say one? Yeah.
Yes, I like mantu, but I don't like more rice.
You don't like more rice?
Yes.
Okay. Bit too bland? Too bland and boring?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Fatima. So that's Fatima Gwami and Sarah Gauhari.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I like rice. But I don't like bean because bean is so, I think bean is so, is a food that no one can like it.
Oh no.
It's really good. I really like it. No, I agree. Nah, rubbish. And so you know what? You know what? I think you think bean is yucky. Yucky. No good. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can say bean is yucky. Okay. So I think we've reached the end of our lesson and we will, but someone says here, Homera says, I like beans so much. So she thinks it's yummy.
Me too.
We can have a big argument next lesson or another time about bean and rice. Guys, this has been lovely chatting to you and finding out all the delicious, beautiful foods from your culture and hearing your words. Practice using some of these words in sentences. So you can say, this food is interesting, this food is bland. and use it with your words as well. And I don't like. So good work, guys. Students, very good. Very impressed. Okay, thank you.